Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play OmniFactory. So this is episode 73, I want to say. Okay, so I think last episode I had started to work on the butadiene rubber, and off camera I began preparations. So, I have this assembly line over here, all set up mostly, ready to go for the conveyor belts for LuV and above. But we still need to get the reactor set up to make the dust itself, right? So I have the reactor, I have the fluid. Just need to get a controller, a emitter, or an item because we're making the item from the fluid, right? So interface, we have that. And I guess one of these should be good. And yeah. Okay, so come over here. Oops. Ah, come on, please. Put this there. And first things first, gotta make sure that this is set up properly. Where is the controller? Bada boom. Bada boom. Okay, cable. Here we go. And I think one more. There we go. Okay, so that's hooked up. Now we need the pump on this side. Import. Boom, boom, boom. Now, if I turn this off, I'm gonna start making the rubber dust. Okay, so I'll take that. And over here, I'll say something like 5112. And then wrench that output. Cable, cable, cable. There we go. That should be spitting out the dust now. Oh, and now that I think about it, we are going to need one more reactor because we need, we need to react the dust with the sulfur. Dust, that is. Right. So there's the sulfur. Put some stuff away that we don't need. We want the butadiene. Right, okay. And let's see, controller. We will need a fluid emitter. Put that away. Now we'll come over here. Oops. Wrong room. Come over here to our, no, this side. Come over here to our machines. And once again, we need to wrench this around. And then bada boom. Emitter, here it is. And a cable. Oh, and then I am gonna need a robot arm. Don't think I have a terminal in that room. Can't believe I never put one in there earlier, but no bother. Oops. Okay, so, oh, yeah, we still need interfaces, right? So I'm gonna get some of those. 1, 2 of those. So robot arm here, and then import face. Never mind. I think I'm good. Actually, you know what? No, I need one more thing. Filter, item filter, item filter. We do need this because otherwise it would try to import the items without caring how many of each item went in there. Right, because I want to have one stack of butadiene and one stack of sulfur in there. So, oops, why is that doing that like that? There we go. And there we go. Now that should be fine. So in here, we put the sulfur, we put the butadiene, and that's good to go. And there we go, that's hooked up. Oh, and we need to turn that off. And there we have it, styrene, butadiene, rubber. with that created, now we can go back and start to fiddle with our assembly line, because I believe butadiene is one component we need and the other is, where'd it go? The other is lubricant, right? So we need to make lubricant and the styrene to make the module, and all this stuff I think we've made before. Okay. Right, so I still need a fluid interface. Right. And I should have the little thing here set up. And we'll say 64 buckets. And then wrench that side, fluid, and bada boom. That's gonna start working any second now, unless it already made. I think it already made it. Okay, no problem. Butadiene, yes. Okay, so now lubricant, we should have that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's this side. Here we are. Okay, so one of these interfaces will put oh, great hiccups. So styrene and the lubricant should now be in these two input hatches here. I think that's good to go now. We should be able to just go and make the patterns for the holder. Yeah. So let's see. We want processing, and then we want module. Get rid of that. Save. Make 2 of those. And pop these into our packager and unpackager. And that should be good to go. I think I have everything good here. That input hatch obviously holds the circuit, whereas everything else will take the items, and then there is the output bus right there. It's the output bus. And I also kind of tweaked this return system. I moved it over to be almost symmetrical, but yeah, so that will output. So let's go ahead and order up a module. I don't know if I can watch that in time. It's making the wiring and the rounds though. Maybe I can exit out of this terminal just as it is finishing up crafting. The rounds always take the longest time to make. If it really is a bother, either now or in the future, I might parallelize it so it makes them faster. Maybe I think post fluid tank, we'll need to start ramping up our systems to get the other creative items or what have you. Oh, sorry about that. I had to yawn for a second. Okay. Almost done with the rounds. Still making the motor. Come on. Any second now. Wait for it. Oh, I saw stuff move. So I think it's crafting. No, it's not crafting yet. Or did it finish? Okay, what am I missing here? Rings. Motor. Round. Oh, I'm missing power. Ha! Oh, I'm silly. Okay, I totally just remembered that I never plugged the power in. So let's get this yanked up. Bada boom. Now that should be going. Yep, okay. So, with that out of the way, I think now we can request an assembler. Yep. So we'll have the LuV assembly line soon. And while that's crafting up, let me go ahead and make a CEF. If I can request it, but we might need to up our CPU game. I managed to get it crafted before another recipe took up that core. So while this all crafts, I'm gonna cut and I'll come back when that's all done. All right, see you shortly. Okay, we are back, everybody. And I accidentally grabbed it out of the terminal. But yeah, here we have it, the LuV assembly line machine, or the LuV assembly machine. Also, I noticed that one of my assembly lines was not on blocking mode. If we look here, blocking mode enabled. This will make sure that if there are multiple recipes coming into this system or assigned to this system, that they won't interfere with each other. So let's say I have a request for a motor and an arm. If the blocking mode is turned on, it won't send the items from recipe A and recipe B into the machine at the same time. Let me make sure that's on. Okay, that's on. Of course, that one's on. And that one is now on. Okay, so that is that. Now, question is, where do I want to put this? Let's see. Oh, it appears I already had a spot for this. Cool. Right, so the assembly machine is going to be used for the crystal circuits. Excuse me. With your crystal CPUs and the LuV assembling machine crafted, you can make the final tier of their tier 5 circuit, the quantum circuit. Huh? I think that's a typo. You can make the final type of tier. This is the fourth and final tier 5. Yeah, that's a typo. I'm just gonna take a little screenshot of that. Although I'm sure it's already reported. Anyway, as the best form of tier 5 circuit, these should be automated and stockpiled. Oh. The variant recipe requires the crystal system on chip. Oh, the variant recipe requiring the crystal system on chip won't be available until you can make a ZPM. Oh yeah, I forgot about the system on chip stuff. I might want to look into that at some point. Anyway, let's get into making this circuit, shall we? So, looks like we're going to need niobium titanium wire. And I think the rest we already have. So what's it going to take for niobium titanium? Well, I say that now. But obviously, as the name implies, niobium and titanium in a blast furnace. Okay. Do I have niobium? I do. Oh yeah. Okay, so cool. Yeah, I am gonna want a dedicated blast furnace for this. So put it right here. Do I have an interface or I keep saying interface, a crafting terminal nearby? I do. So let's get some heat proofing. Let's get some hatches and input hatch. There we go. Actually, I don't need that. I do need buses though. If I can spell properly, my fingers don't do stupid things. Input bus, output bus. Should be Gucci. Output, input, and hatches, and we need the coils, of course. Okay, that should be good for now. All right, so I'll put that like so, and then boom, boom, and for our coils. Okay, now the input bus should be. The output bus should be there, input bus there, and bing, bang, bada, boom. Okay, so we are gonna need a robot arm, and a controller, and then the emitter, and faces, of course. Okay, so for the inputs, we need to rotate this bad boy. Oops. Rotate. And then robot arm. Base, ignore that. Then over here. And cable, 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 cable. Don't have a cable. Gotta grab some more cable then. So we need cable. And while I'm here, I'm gonna need to grab titanium. Itch my nose a second. There we go. Titanium. Niobium. Oh, nice. Cable. Okay. So wrench. Import. Oh, I forgot the filter. Of course. Let's get that real quick. Filter. That good. Oh. Okay. Oh, oops, come on. Import, filter. Alright, so niobium, titanium, titanium and niobium. Okay. So that's in there now. But why isn't this working? Did I forget something? Niobium? Oh, power. Let's get the power going. Okay, where's my wrench at? And oops, there we go. So we should be getting the niobium titanium ingots right away. Yep. Wait, what? Was I already making niobium titanium? Oh my good grief. So where then am I making niobium titanium? Wait, hold on. Nibium. Let me check something here. Where is that bookmark that I have? Here we go. Just checking the overclock rate on this. So that's 120. And I think we are on ZPM. Wait, what? Huh. Okay. Anyway, let me see if I can't find that blast furnace that has the niobium titanium. So I need to make sure that I didn't... Oh, it's right here. Okay. Never mind then. So let's go back up to the base. Or the base, our pattern terminal here. So we need the niobium titanium fine wire. That should be simple. Wire mill. Looks like we're gonna have to put it in here. Okay, I'll get that sorted out later. But in the meantime, crystal circuit. Everything here, yeah, I believe so. Double. Yeah, everything's good there. Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna need to get into Enderium for one thing. Also going to need to get into high power integrated circuits. Everything else though, I think we're good for. All right. I am going to go ahead and make another assembly machine for the other pattern, because I want to do these separately. So let's see, ZPM, no, LuV crystal circuit, crystal. Okay. So then, where did I put the ZPM? That's over here, isn't it? I mean LuV. Keep saying ZPM for some reason. Okay, so inputs, right? Oh, input, output, bada boom. And put these in here. Okay, there we go. That should do nicely. However, we still need fluid, if I'm not mistaken. Crystal circuit is gonna need just tin or soldering alloy as expected. So soldering. Face for a fluid. And a pump we already have in our inventory. Okay. So I'll come back over here then. Bada boom. There we go. This. Import. And that should be filling up. Okay. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves a crystal. Oh yeah, the assembly machine's gonna need all that stuff there. Oh, still not done yet? I can't... I'm not sure if it's being crafted because it won't... Why is it making all this stuff? Oh, arms. Okay, so that's almost done, looks like. Oh, did I forget something? No, okay. It's good. Where are we on time? Okay, almost at the end of the episode here. But, boom. That is one quest out of the way. And, oh, 1 second. Oh. Managed to find the mute button time. I had to sneeze. Okay. So these will go... Yeah. And then we can request the second crystal circuit. And that's going to need just some foil. It should be done. Yep. Looks pretty much done to me. Any second. Bada boom. Hey. Put that away. Okay. So I'll grab that dollar. Grab another nickel. And yeah, so... Oh wait, that's locked. Oh, no wonder, because we need Enderium. Okay, so Enderium. A complex material from thermal expansion cooked in an electric blast furnace. Enderium doesn't require much power, running on as little as MV, but it does need a lot of heat. It is incredibly slow without overclocking. As with all later blast furnace materials, dedicate a furnace to keeping these stocked and have it running constantly to ensure a stable supply. Turn it off when you have an acceptably vast stockpile. Well, it's a good thing I have that other blast furnace ready to go. Okay, so we are going to need plenty of machines for this, I'm sure. Lead dust, platinum, resonant, osmium. We might not need much in the way of machines, actually. We might be able to just get this ready to go. Oh, look at that. Oh, osmium? I wonder why or win for that matter, I had plugged in that recipe. But no matter, let's just get the osmium prepared here. Let's see, just... Oh, that's still... Okay, never mind, it's IV, never mind. Okay, Enderium. So we're gonna need 64 of this, specifically to put in our auto stock. Now, why did I need this before? Don't know. But regardless, bada boom and bada boom. So what did the Enderium require? Okay, so primal mana, so we're gonna need an input hatch. That takes a whole 100 seconds. Jeez Louise. Let me see what that will equate to. 10,040. Okay, so with our upgraded blast furnace to make one Enderium ingot, it's going to take a whole 7 seconds. So that's pretty neat. Input hatch, I believe was a mana bucket. And cable. Do I have cables? Yes, cable. Don't have interface though. Should fix that. Okay. Boom, boom. Now, I believe it was this room. Yes. So up here. Oh shoot, where are we on the episode time? Okay, 26 minutes. Finish off with Enderium in this episode. Input hatch. Bada boom. Interface. And boom, boom. Okay. So all we really need for this blast furnace is the Enderium. And then we're going to need an item input or item buffer emitter, which we do have. Okay. And boom, boom. Stupid interface. Enderium. Okay, let's try this again. Boom. And that should be making... What? Oh, I need to rotate this bad boy. Why isn't it? Let me just do this. Oh, because I had an interface in there. I mean, robot arm. Okay, why isn't it doing it now? Let me just remove that. Okay. So, wrench. Why isn't it? There we go. Okay, interface. Enderium. Okay. Now that's going, right? Yes. So awesome. So let's get that Enderium. And there's a quest. I'll come down here and I'll put it on our emitter. And we're going to say something like, I don't know, 16,000. There we go. And what was this one making? Ah, chips. Right, of course. Okay, so 16,000 times 7 seconds. Divide by an hour. So that would take 30 hours to fill up. Okay, but we have Enderium now, so that's awesome. Now, that does mean we can make the Enderium upgrade kits, but we won't really be using them for the dynamos, only for solar panels, I believe. Solar panel. Enderium, yeah. So for solar panels and the upgrade kits for machines like the water gen, or actually not even the water source generated from thermal expansion, more like the the compactors or the igneous extruders, those kinds of machines. Regardless, I think that is a good stopping point for now. Next, we should be able to get into, like I said, the kits, the backpack, the Enderium heavy plating, which will lead down into the tier 6 microminer, which means we'll be getting closer and closer to endgame progression. And then, yes, there's also the second tier 7 circuit here. So Zirconium, Enderium, and HPICs. HPIC, power IC wafer, and indium gallium phosphide. Okay, so I think we should be good on that. Anyways, that is the end of this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. If you did enjoy, please leave a like or comment down below, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.